Hi, it's Donna with Cross Stitch on the Hill. How are you doing? It's Monday, September the 8th, and it is a beautiful 77 degrees outside. So pretty. The weather has cooled off. I think it's supposed to be cool all week. No rain in sight, but that means I have to water the beans. So, anyhow, how are y'all doing? We've been watching the chicken real close, so she's still sitting on eggs. So far so good. No snake, so not yet. So I've been cross-stitching some and trying to, I cut some foam board for two of my finishes. So I want some bigger ones. I need to get some bigger ones. They're really small, so I'm not sure what to do. I thought about flat fold, but I really don't have shelf room because I've got everything filled up as it is. So I worked on my alphabet a little bit. I don't know if I had the M totally. So I finished my M, I got my N, and I've started my O. Still loving my bunny. This one's really cute. I am going to start the Teresa Kogut alphabet with birds, but that was on the Patreon, so, which I am a member of her Patreon. So then I've been working on this a little bit. This is Nora Corbett, and this is letter D. And I think I'm going to have to outline her wings. I thought about outlining it in Kryneck, but I'm not sure what I'll do. But she is so pretty. But this is a lot of bouncing around my back. So I've carried threads. So I don't know how else to do it without carrying a few threads. So I've still got the B, letter B, that I had started, but I just wasn't happy with the color. So I may restart it and use one strand of thread. I just thought it's 32 count, but it was just too much. It was just too thick looking, so I don't like the heavy look. And I've been working on the Santa, the Prairie Schooler. I finished filling in his beard. Well, last week I had his jacket done to probably close to here. I've had to take every bit of this out because I was over one thread. And I thought about leaving it, and then I was just going to have to finagle everything the rest of the way down. And I was going to have to finagle with his beard, so I just been taking it out and put it back in, because how hard can it be? And I love it, but I would always see the mistake. So that's what I do. I'll take out stuff. And I've also got on the witch's shoes, I'm over one thread, but I am not taking this out. It's just gonna she's just gonna have to stick her foot in it and go. We've been working outside a lot, so I haven't got that much stitching done this week. And my daughter texted me a while ago, and she's got a beautiful flower garden, and they burn wood over the winter. So she was out walking behind her woodshed, which is connected to her flower garden, and there was a hornet's nest right over her head. So she sent me this picture or a video, and it's got hornets flying around. So they're not sure yet how to deal with that. So I'm not sure either. But I got to looking, because my husband was out mowing, so I got to looking around in the trees, because I don't know how she's not seen that all summer. How does it, I mean, I know it didn't just appear. It's huge. So I don't know. I know we went to Cades Cove one time and there was one hanging over the road. Of course, that's Cades Cove, and I'm sure they just left it there and let nature take its course. But we went 2 or 3 times after that, and it was still there. But that was a couple of years ago, and I've been working on this. 'Tis the Season by Blackbird. I've been putting in. Oh, I can't hardly hold. Putting in this like a Quaker star, and then I've been putting the berries in with the variegated. That's what the bird was supposed to have been. That was the call for the bird. And I didn't like, a cardinal is red, not pink. So, and I've been working on the leaves. I put this leaf in. I think I finished that one and got this one started. But this is a page break right here. So I was hoping to get this, and then I've got there's a little bit of vine here, and then the wording starts, but I'm going to do mine in English. I'm not doing it in French. So, and that's my conversion from Vicki Clayton. But it's a work in progress. But I've been working on it this week. I'm trying to work on the same ones consistently so that, well, I add one in every once in a while, but I want to get these finished at some point, especially since my husband's going to start up making some frames for me. So that will be much, much, much better. But this one I've had on my frame downstairs, on my Gus frame, floor frame. And I've been working on it. Sorry. I've been working on it in the evenings because I've got to get this one out. And I love it. And I wanted to do it when it first came out. But all that thread changing. I've got another basket to do over here. So, but I've been working on the verse. And I did this bird. And I thought I did something else. I think I did that bird and that bird. But I need to get this basket in. But I remember putting that basket in. That was a lot of changing. Totally worth it when it's finished. I think the other basket's different. They're both different. So, sorry. So, that's the Lord's Prayer. And that's by Lila Studio or Lila's. And I have, let's see, I've got these two ready to, this one, I love him. I did him one time when we went to Florida. I'm getting ready to lace him, and see, I got a short side, but it won't matter because this side's longer, so it'll be easy to lace. I'm going to do that this evening and see if I can get some frames cut this week. And then I've got this one, and a starting top bottom, but I don't guess it matters. It's all the same. But that one's really pretty too. And they work up so neat. I love the horse and sleigh. I think there's 6 designs in this one chart, and I'm going to pull out and do some more. I think I'm going to do them on a little bit bigger count, so they'll be different sizes on the wall. And I was going to show you, whenever you have thread drops, I've been buying, at Christmas, I'll buy Christmas tags. And I've been punching them. I see which ones are thicker, and these were good thick size. And I made thread drops out of them. I've got that one and that one. I've got the whole pack here. So I bought me some punches at Hobby Lobby, and I just punch my own. And it's way cheaper to do it that way. And then I ran across this when I was rambling through my closet, and I'm gonna make some little crochet flowers. I've had that several years. And I have a quilt that I'm going to show you. And I'll show it to you in just a minute. Right now I'll show you the pattern. I made it for my grandkids, my daughter and her family many years ago. And I did the center. That worked up so cute. I bought the pattern for the ones that go around the edge, but I didn't do them. I just did a wall hanging for her, and I'll show it to you. Okay, I inserted the picture of that wall hanging because it's at her house, and I hope you enjoyed it. And I guess I will let you go for the day because I don't have a whole lot. We've been working outside, like I said, in the gardens and trying to get the yard ready for fall. So have a nice evening, rest of your week, and like and subscribe. It doesn't cost to subscribe, and all you have to do is check the little thumbs up. So talk to you later. Bye. I was going to show you this little doodad I've got. My husband bought this for me at off of a tool truck, and it expands out. I'm sure you've seen them, but you can buy them at a auto supply, probably Walmart, I don't know. And it's a magnet, and if I drop my needle in the floor, I can run this across the floor and it picks up my needle, but everything's expanded out and I don't have to bend over and hunt it or go under the couch looking for it. This is a handy little gadget, and I try to keep it close. Plus it's orange, my color, so I wanted to tell you about that because that's a good little gadget to have. Let me see if my clicker will work. Trying to patch the hole in my husband's want to work in the yard pants. I waited till the hole got a little on the wee big side. And I'm trying not to hit a needle with my machine. I'm just trying to get it to where I can take the pins out. And there's one hiding that I probably would have ran right over. I need a magnet. Oh. I tried work on my husband's pants. I'm still not finished with them. I got to put a patch on the top also, because the patch that I put in on the underneath side, it's still, it needs to be a little stronger. So I need something on the top too. But I got it in there without hitting a pin with my machine. So getting on the inside of a pair of pants is really hard, but we got another pair of pants that has a small hole in it. So he uses all these pants to work out in the yard, so that's what I'm trying to do, is patch them up so he'll have something he can knock around in. So I'll talk to you later. Thanks for stopping by. Like and comment. And I'm going to try my clicker again. Oh, didn't work. I guess you have to turn it on. Try it again.